Charlie, you've talked a lot about Harvard Pilgrim as part of your record, and you're proud of it. You use it as a platform for running for office, and we've talked a lot about it in the course of these debates. So I have one question remaining that I'd like an answer to, and that is, I know that it was tough turning it around. I know you had to make tough decisions. You've talked a lot about that. But Charlie, in 2006, Harvard Pilgrim had been stabilized. It had essentially been turned around. So why was it that you made a decision to outsource 200 jobs to India at that stage? And what did you say at the time to the 200 people and their families who lost those jobs?
You know, nobody got laid off as a result of any decision that Perot Systems made to have some of the work associated with what we did as an organization done in India.
You're saying those jobs weren't outsourced to India?
I'm saying that the people who worked at Harvard Pilgrim and worked at Perot continued to work at Harvard Pilgrim and Perot. I mean, people left the organization for one reason or another, but we had basically a pretty stable labor force over that period of time. And I'm still very proud of the fact that we saved that organization. We saved other organizations that were directly connected to it, like Harvard Vanguard, and many of the other healthcare provider organizations in eastern Massachusetts. And by the way, the vast majority of the folks who were involved in those efforts are still working in Wellesley and Quincy. And you can go visit them anytime you want. They're right there, right down the street.
Well, I don't think I need to visit them. I'll trust your word for it. But there were 200 jobs that went to India, and in fact, you got an award for outsourcing. You got an Excellence in Outsourcing award for that, at least, and you celebrated that outsourcing. That's a fact.
The people who were doing work overseas were not doing work overseas as a result of a movement of work here in the Commonwealth. The work that was being done in the Commonwealth was continued to be done in the Commonwealth.
But those were 200 jobs that you needed to support Harvard Pilgrim that you decided to send overseas.
No, we didn't send any jobs overseas. We did not send any jobs overseas. The people who were working here in the Commonwealth were still working here in the Commonwealth.
I'm not talking about people, Charlie. I'm talking about jobs. There were 200 jobs.
Well, I'm talking about human beings who continued to be paid, working in Quincy and working in Wellesley, many of whom had been terribly worried about losing their jobs when Harvard Pilgrim was spinning into bankruptcy in 1999, who we managed to save and continue to be able to employ here in the Commonwealth for a very long period of time. And they are still working today in Quincy and Wellesley. And I would suggest you go pay them a visit just to make sure they're still there.
I don't need to pay them a visit. I believe that. But 200 jobs went to India, and you got an award. You put on your tuxedo and got an award for outsourcing. Excellent.
Let's move on to the next question.
200 jobs did not go to India.
Let's go to the next question.